We're going?
Yes, we're going.
What's worse, do you think, being ginger or black?
Definitely ginger. You're more sensitive to the sun. There's less of you, so you're more of an anomaly. Unless you go to China, then it's both a, look at this.
Wait, ginger China?
If a black person goes to China,
Yeah.
everybody
Oh,
thinks
then you're the anomaly.
that
Got
he's
it.
Kobe Bryant.
Got it. So
But
you'd rather be black than ginger?
Of course.
Okay.
What?
But they're white.
But come on.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
The trade-offs for being black versus being ginger. Black, rhythm,
Okay.
holding guns sideways.
Okay. That's a big one.
Don't easily burn in the sun.
Okay. Vitamin D3 deficiency, though.
But vitamin D,
Oh, true.
big dick. Get it? Perks of being ginger.
Okay.
Nothing. Freckles.
That's a great argument. That's a great argument.
Think of all the gingers you know.
Oh, wait. I have a pro for them.
Okay.
Holding and maintaining a corporate job.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's
Decent.
peculiar.
Why?
Just the way that you said that.
It could be a pro for anybody.
Kind of throws me off a little bit. Makes me go, do I trust him?
Wait, hold on. I don't want you to feel that way.
Then change it.
No.
No, come on. Would you rather be black or Ron Weasley? That's literally your only options.
Do I have a Petrificus?
What?
Do I have a Patronus charm?
What does that mean?
Oh, you didn't watch Harry Potter?
I did, but I don't know what
Oh.
you're speaking of. I didn't read the books.
Nothing. If it's Ron Weasley with magic, I'm choosing Ron Weasley.
Really?
You could just make your skin darker.
What's
One totalis.
Okay, what is
I'll
Then
turn
what-
myself into that pure black color that they have in like the laboratories that like sucks in light.
okay, then what is what's the spell for that?
Okay.
And don't
So-
say anything that will get you hemmed up because I will come over there and kick you in your teeth.
No. I wouldn't cross the line. This is
If you
straight out of
cross
Harry
the line,
Potter.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna flip that chair with
This
you in
is straight from Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
This isn't me.
it. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
It's a swish and flick with the wand,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to go Matronius Negromonius. And
Excuse me.
what do you mean?
There's no way.
What?
There's simply no way.
Take it up with fucking J.K.
You're getting
Rowling.
banned from Hogwarts. You're getting.
Dude.
You would be a fucking Hufflepuff, nigga.
You're tripping. I
'cause
took
you
the
have
test
no-
online over fucking 40 questions. I'm Gryffindor. It's
Because you
over.
have no traits that are worth like a Slytherin or a Gryffindor.
Damn,
Now
I'm
you-
brave. I'm braver
How?
than you.
Give me one example.
You're scared of going on walks at night.
No, I'm
And
not.
You're like a guy.
How am I scared of going on walks at night?
You'd never go to the park with us when we were younger.
Brother, the only walks you go on at night are in Bethlehem with those fucking flip-flops.
Bethlehem. Say that 3 times.
Bethlehem,
fast.
Bethlehem, Bethlehem.
See, a ginger would have been able to say it. Educated.
I said it right.
Is there like a proper term for ginger? Because you dwarf for. And then.
Yeah, I got it. Ew, go away.
Okay. You remember how I did magic on Thanksgiving?
We're fucking isolating our ginger audience.
Yeah, dude, I feel bad for them. I don't give a fuck. You remember Thanksgiving how I did magic?
Yes.
I have another trick right now, just to start off the pod with.
Okay.
Choose a number between 1 and 10.
Do I have to say it out loud?
No, fuck no, stupid.
Okay. I don't know how the trick is gonna go.
That's fair. Okay. Have it in your head.
I
though.
don't want to do this trick anymore. Okay, I have it in my head.
Okay. And to confirm for the audience, this is any number. Like, I didn't influence what's happening here.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, I didn't influence any of this.
Well, you called me an idiot, but
Right.
anyway.
Right, but you have a random number locked in.
Yes.
Don't change it.
Mm-hmm.
Add 3 to that number.
Okay.
You did?
Yep.
Okay. Now go ahead and add 2.
Okay.
Subtract the original number.
Okay.
You're left with 5.
No.
Dude, come on.
Wait.
It's the stupidest trick ever.
minus minus the original number.
Yeah, so I just did 3 plus 2.
And then you're left with 5. No. I would be left. God damn it. Now I'm confused. Oh my God. This is too much pressure. The lights are too bright. So Dude. 15 minus 9 is 6. Fuck you.
1 through 10.
I picked 9.
Okay, 9 plus 3.
12.
Plus 2.
15.
Minus
9?
Wait.
6.
Wait, I'm so confused then.
9 plus 6 is 15.
Yeah, but I said add 3 and add 2.
I did. So 9 plus 3 is 12.
Right.
Plus 2 is 15.
12 plus 2 is 15.
Fuck! Oh my God.
Wow.
Damn it.
I was just trying to be corny.
Wow.
I didn't realize what we were like uncovering here. Damn, a corny ass joke turned into.
I got it.
And the confidence too. Did you hear the tone of your voice?
I don't want to do the podcast anymore. I want to end it.
Just stick through it.
Holy
that was crazy
shit.
though, brother.
I don't know. Because I threw myself off because when you said pick a number 1 through 10, I was like, I got to go 9 because he's going to think that I picked 7 because 7 is my first number. And then I was like, nope, fuck that. I got to go 9. And then I got thrown off with easy math.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't expect such a good result. I thought you were going to be like, that was fucking stupid. And I was like, yeah,
it is stupid because you made me feel bad.
Yeah.
Also,
cool.
your trick.
Nice.
Your trick at Thanksgiving wasn't impressive either.
You know it was. You have no clue how I did it.
It was fucking pick a card, any card, and then show everybody. You put it in the deck somehow. It's going to rise to the top. Bada bing, bada boom. I have no family. And then you pull out a card. Congratulations.
You left out a key part.
What?
So I told him to choose any card. He chose any card. I told him to put it back in the deck. I closed the deck, and I handed the deck off to his girlfriend to shuffle for as long as she wanted.
Whoa.
So she shuffles.
Okay.
Gives me the deck back.
Oh.
And then his card comes to the top.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can't do it. I know deep down you're like, what do you do? And that's enough for me.
I'm telling you right now, genuinely.
In the moment, you haven't thought about it. But in the moment, you're like, oh, well.
I swear on my life, there was no part of me that went, what did he do? I just went, okay.
No, you thought it was really cool.
I didn't.
Natalie texted me saying you thought it was cool. You talked about it the whole drive home.
That's actually false.
And what the fuck?
Here, watch this. You know how that's a fabricated lie by a douchebag piece of shit? Is that we drove separately because I went down first.
Yeah, but she said you called to connect.
I drove down early to go see my dad before I went to my mom's house. She drove down after. So we was hours apart.
We knew that. We knew you guys are having issues. There's
the
2 separate beds in the bedroom. You're driving separately. Yeah, sure. Yeah, different times you guys went down. But not to expose you, but she told me you guys called to talk about it the whole drive back.
If we were sleeping in 2 separate beds and really not working out, why wouldn't I call her on the ride home?
Why would you?
Yeah.
Because you were so shocked by the trick.
I know that we're having trouble right now, but listen, that was amazing.
Let this magic bring us together.
If he can produce this kind of magic just with his hands, do you think we can generate some magic to bring our love back?
Okay.
Avada Kedavra. And then that's the one that kills
So you
people.
do know Harry Potter?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
That was lying.
So you were being confused by my Patronus spell for no reason.
Uh-huh. Actually, you know what's going to piss you off is I have a joke where I say Patronus in it.
That pisses me off for sure. You haven't earned that.
I have.
You haven't taken the Harry Potter test?
I read
been
3 of the books and watched maybe 4 of the movies. I earned it.
Have you been sorted into a house? It's like a 15-minute test.
I think so. I think I was a Gryffindor, but I also took it years ago. And on top of that, who gives a fuck?
They let you into Gryffindor? Or were you sitting at the back of the table?
The back of the table.
Oh. Yeah, Rosa Parks.
Actually, you should be in Gryffindor because just like Harry, you have no parents. Fuck you!
That's a good point.
Yes!
That's a good one. No, I respect that.
That one felt good to get.
I don't know
what.
I can't think of any Harry Potter references for you.
All right, so be it.
Yep. I thought of something. Actually.
Say it with your chest.
Are we still in it though?
Be a man about it.
I can let you win.
And watch this.
I don't have to.
Be a man about it.
You think so?
Whatever you say, I will have no rebuttal. I'll take it as is.
They would have to really reinforce that castle if they brought your mom in with her cannons. Yeah,
okay.
fell flat.
That,
all right.
Yeah. That one sucked.
All right. I saw the laugh building up too. You were ready for it.
I was. That was very disappointing.
Yeah. We shoot, we miss. But if you never shoot, you never miss. So don't shoot. I brought it back.
Thank you. Words of advice. Oh my God. Fuck. This has been a shit week.
Why?
It actually hasn't been that shit of a week, but I did a lot of stand-up.
Okay.
And probably the worst set of my entire life this week.
Is this the one you called me about?
Yeah, this is the one. I went to one of the comedy clubs. They did a pop-up open mic. Okay. So it was just a surprise. Like usually they have some event scheduled for that night, like whatever show, but they didn't for that night, so they just did an open mic. I go there, or I message them first. I was like, I'm also doing another show at another place. Can I just get a spot, like for later? And they're like, yeah, just pop in whenever. So I was like, fuck yes, I got a golden ticket. I don't gotta wait on anybody. I can just show up and then they'll put me on when I'm there. So I decided I was gonna try and do it before
Hey,
before my first spot, so that I could get home early.
Okay.
I go there, not an audience member there.
Then not a single person.
No, it's all comics, and there's only a handful of us. There's like maybe 9
people.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, probably just wait. I'll go do the other spot, come back.
Mm-hmm.
Go back, do the other spot. It goes all right. Come back.
Were there people at the other spot?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And it went well. Then come back to that place. Still no audience.
Jesus.
He puts me up, like, I still got to wait, like, probably 20, 25 minutes when I get there because there's other people that also popped in. And
Why doesn't everyone just leave in a situation like that?
I should have.
Okay.
But it's one of those things where it's a mix of pride and guilt. So you don't want, the host is up there at the table with all the list of names. You don't want to go up there and cross your name out in front of the host. It's a bad look.
Just, does it ruin reputation or something?
Not really.
There's no one
in
there.
that scenario, not really, but also it just feels like you're going out like a bitch. So you could see the ass whooping coming because everybody else is going through the same thing. Because there's no audience. There's like maybe 5, 6 comics.
Did anyone crush?
No. Every single person ate shit, and they knew beforehand they were going to eat shit.
Wait, how can you call that eating shit, though? Like, it's terrible, but I feel like it's in a different category. It's not really,
but
right?
it is, in the sense that you're just talking into the void. That's the worst type of thing. I'd rather there be people there and it just not go over well than be talking into the void.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. I don't
because
know
you at least have a chance to save it. How the fuck do you save it if there's 5 people in there, they're all comics, and they've heard these jokes before, and they also are knowing that they're going to get their ass whooped too, so they're just disconnected.
You just got to visualize an audience.
You can't, there's no winning there.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there like, I'm going to eat my fucking vegetables. I'm doing this shit.
That's a first. Okay.
I should fucking deck you.
Dude, come on.
And everyone that went up before me, all of them, whenever a punchline didn't go over and get a laugh, everyone kind of like defended it like, oh, okay. It's just a natural reaction. And I knew going in, it's like, I can't do that.
Can you describe the setting, though?
It's a comedy club, empty chairs all in front.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably 25 tables in that room, all empty. And then there's a side, like, long bench where all the comics usually sit. There's, like, maybe 4 to 6 comics sitting on that. And then the host in the back, like, at a table. And so you're just literally talking to no one.
Does the host feel bad?
Yeah, but also he hosts his own open mics in other places around the city, and they're not that good from what I've heard. Mm-hmm. Nothing against him. It's just hard to generate a crowd.
If I was the host, I'd sit back there and obnoxiously laugh at every joke to make up for the laugh.
Well, no, instead of that, he would ask people questions about their set after they were done. So you go up there,
That's
suck
fun.
ass for 5 minutes, get no laughs, and be sweating and do terrible. And then he'd ask you questions about what just happened.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And even though I knew what I was going into, I cannot control my body because I started sweating and felt like I was actually bombing. And then I get in the car and I feel the same sense of embarrassment and like the burning of fuck.
Well, how
people
did the
saw
set
that.
go? Like, what were you looking at? What was?
My goal was to go in there and just do like new jokes that I had written just to get them out, just to say them out loud to build the repetition. I didn't do that. I got through one punchline that didn't get a laugh, obviously, because there's nobody there, and I bailed on the jokes, and then I just started bullshitting, and then I was floundering like a bitch.
What'd you say?
So, just anything that came to mind, and it wasn't ever good. It never turned around.
Damn, I wish I was there. Was this recorded?
No.
Damn.
No.
This is more interesting to me than seeing you do it in front of a crowd.
Well, you have seen that before to some extent, except there are people there.
I want to see you flounder, just freestyle, and not do well.
Well,
not make me happy.
The thing is, I'll get to see that at Dave's wedding.
Why?
Because you're gonna flounder.
For bitch. Just a quick, short, little speech. Bitch. His girl told me that I don't even have to do a speech.
But you need to.
I'm gonna
do the right thing.
I'm gonna
do the right thing.
Yeah. We also need to get together and think of like a surprise for him.
We just punch him straight in his fucking chest.
That'd be good. But also when we fly to where we're going.
Why are you concealing where we're going?
Okay, can I tell you why?
When there's no given date that you're explaining. You're just saying where we're traveling to at some point.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Because I want it to be about Dave, and I don't want our fans and listeners to like swarm us and like it be like a thing where we're trying to kick it with Dave and it's like, yeah, I'll fucking come take this picture or like sign whatever for you. Oh, like that's like your mom passed away and that's the last picture of her you have. I'll sign that shit, like type shit. And I just didn't want it to be about that type shit.
So we're going to Scottsdale.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Dealing with you is a fucking hassle.
You can't do anything.
It's the absolute worst.
Can't do anything about it. Speaking of the absolute worst,
I hate dealing with a fighter.
Ew.
I hate dealing with a UFC guy. Just a real rough 'em up.
Bro, I was
a ruffian.
Okay, I'll let you just
go.
What
I was setting you up for your fucking story if you couldn't tell, stupid.
A ruffian is setting me up?
Oh, fighter, ruffian, UFC. Does that ring a bell? Kind of what you're about to go into. Does that ring a bell? So I'm trying to just kind of set it up for you.
I don't know.
God,
I was at the gym and I was in the sauna, and there was a completely separate,
different story.
I don't know what you were thinking or talking about.
Okay, the barber.
Oh, the barber one. Fuck.
God damn it!
Why would you switch it up?
Because I thought that's where you were going.
You don't know.
Our chemistry is up. Maybe we shouldn't do
we're
this
off.
podcast.
Hey, I quit.
You better not have set all this shit up.
So I was in the sauna, and I want you to help me explain the story to the fucking audience. So I want you to play a part.
All right.
You're gonna be.
Am I in the sauna with you?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're not gonna be us.
All right.
I'm not in this. I'm just sitting there watching, and I'm looking at the people next to me, and we're all just extremely uncomfortable. So this is your role. You're gonna be the shy, foreign, ambiguous, nobody knows what the fuck you are, lady.
What's my name though?
Rosalita. Okay, so we know you're Mexican.
All right.
I'm freestyling here.
Sí.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Hola.
I actually think if I had to guess, it was Latin descent.
Okay.
And then in her 40s. 40s, 50s. Yeah.
All right, so I'm about to be in menopause. I got to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Already could have happened. Now, I'll be, for this role, the 70-year-old guy, white guy.
Okay.
Who is just fucking aggressively trying to get at her.
Okay. At me.
Yeah.
But also, question, because I need to know how to approach this.
Yeah.
Do I got a good body? Am I feeling myself?
For what you are.
Do I got?
For what you
stacked
are.
out?
Dude, your silhouette might look like you have a fanny pack on.
So it looks like I'm sitting on a Spam sandwich, is what you're saying.
It looks like you wore like extra large pants, but you crapped yourself so hard that you filled them up.
So you're saying that I stuffed a duvet cover into my sweatpants
Yes.
in the back? All
That's
right.
what the fuck I'm
All right.
saying.
I got a dumper.
Yeah. And you have something in the front, but at your age,
Uh-huh.
you look great.
I got some little Rosalitas.
You're holding up, and you're
Muy
wearing this weird.
pequeños.
You're wearing like a shawl type thing in the sauna. It was weird.
So I'm appropriating your
What?
culture, Pakistani culture.
No, it's not. Fuck it. Yeah. Anyways, so that's your roll.
Okay.
You got your roll down.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, so you like I'm saying classic, so it's gonna sound like cliche shit. I'm
Okay.
telling you, this is all classic.
Okay. And this is all stuff that you heard from this guy.
Yeah, I took my headphone out
Okay.
to like tune in, so I did miss the beginning of it, but I saw people's faces, and that made me.
That's
take it.
also crazy. You took the headphone out. Why not just put your shit on pause? That's wild. You're
it's just
exposing
some
yourself.
muffles,
I
man.
thought you had.
I'm
street
sitting
smarts.
behind them.
Okay. Oh,
I
that's
was
fine.
fine, yeah.
That's fine.
All right, so the part that I heard was him explaining to her how. So I moved here, I had nothing. My parents had nothing.
See.
I think where he said he was from was like Southern California. We're from Southern California,
Oh.
and we moved to Washington. My parents had nothing. They worked construction,
Wow.
minimum wage, and now I built quite the life for myself.
I see.
I'm quite an upstanding citizen.
See.
Where are you from? I've actually.
I'm from-
I've actually been to Mexico. I've been to Mexico.
But I'm not.
No, I've explored Mexico. Where do you live around here?
Me no from.
Do you work?
Yes.
What do you do for work?
Yes.
But you live around here, right? To go to the gym?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your address?
I don't want to. That's not.
How about
really-
after the sauna we go sit in the jacuzzi? In the hot tub over there. Have you been in the hot tub?
My swimsuit's no here.
Yeah, there's a lot of amenities in this gym. It's actually really nice. There's a hot tub over there we can get in.
What is your name?
Hey, I am Eric. And you look beautiful for your age. For your age.
What do you mean by my age?
I just think for your age you look beautiful, and let's get wrapped up here soon.
I'm 40.
I'll meet you out there.
cumpleaños.
Bro,
That's crazy. Did he even ask her name?
No, not in any of the parts that I heard, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, of course, that wasn't verbatim what happened, but literally, like, aggressively asking her, "Where do you live? Where do you work?" And she's trying to like
Answer and then he cuts her off.
stumble through it, and he'll just cut her off onto the
Does
next
she
thing.
speak clear English?
Not like well.
Okay, so I was on point.
Yeah.
Okay,
You had it down pretty much, but I didn't want you to think that I was like not letting you go.
It'd be crazy if she spoke clear, perfect English, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm actually a doctor," and I'm just like, "Yes, see."
Bro, when
Quit
he was
Perpetuating stereotypes. Shut up, fuck ass.
he was trying to explain to her the amenities in the gym. I've seen her there for the last like 2 years. She knows the fucking gym.
Is
And
this also the same jacuzzi where you saw a floating log of shit?
Yep. Cue the clip.
I don't think there's a clip for that.
I'll send it to you. Yeah. Heading to the sauna.
I don't
end of the
remember
workout.
bro, that's a lot of work.
No, I have it saved. I'll send it to you.
I'll see if I can.
No
find
worries. No worries, babe. I was heading to the sauna and I'm walking by, and I never use the pool or the hot tub at the gym,
Uh-huh.
but I noticed something floating. And at first I was jealous because I can't swim and I can't tread water. But that piece of shit, oh my God, I spit that piece of shit was doing some work. I went and got the
That
employee,
literal log of shit was like Michael Phelps out there.
bro, the employee, when I told her, literally their reaction was just like, okay.
Bro.
Like,
You
this
were-
is the
yeah.
17th time they've heard it that day. That's what it seemed like.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
how did that story conclude with the
Mhm.
old lady or with the Mexican lady and the old man?
So he gets up and he says, "I'll meet you out there." And he gets up and he walks out and he grabs some stuff that he had sitting there and heads towards where the hot tub is, which is out of view. And then the lady, you see her, she like sits back and she's been sweating. Like, it's also just exhausting being in a sauna.
Yeah.
She takes a deep breath, and then the few people that were in there who could obviously empathize with what she just went through, because what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
She like looks around to see if anybody like noticed, and all of us just like crack a smile, and like she was just like, you could tell that all of us completely understood each other.
Yeah.
Without there being any words spoken.
And then
Like,
you
she
guys
just-
all fucked.
Yeah. Then there was a huge orgy,
And the guy realized he missed out.
and he
He's
came
just
back,
sitting-
but we locked the door, so
Yeah.
he was just
Yeah, he's
tapping
like,
on the
"No,
glass.
Guys, come on. Come on. I made a good life for myself.
Hey, I moved here from Southern California.
I don't know how they work. I just know what we do.
Yeah.
And we're good at what we do.
Yeah.
Or at least I'm good at what I do, and you're okay.
Oh, don't be persnickety.
What'd you call me?
No, I said what's up. What else did you do this week?
You were telling me, which I tried to set you up for, and you just missed it completely.
It was in the second half of my week.
You
Sorry, I
went-
started in order.
you went to the barbershop.
Yeah.
You want to tell us what happened?
Yeah. I just told a story. It's your turn, you fuck ass.
I
There's
know,
no
but-
chemistry today.
But the thing is, there's a separate conversation I want to have after this.
About this? Okay.
It's along the lines. We'll see. Just do it. Let me do my thing.
I'll be in hell for this. But I'll just make it quick. I don't get my hair cut often. I groom myself for the most part. But cutting the top of my hair when it's longer is super difficult with two hands. So I'll go to the barber just for a trim up. And I schedule, I call a few days before, or that morning, I call that morning and he's available, which is great. And at 5:30, I drive over there. And as I'm walking in, he had another dude's that he was still cutting.
Uh-huh.
I always have to fucking wait like 15 minutes even though I'm on time.
Yeah.
But that's fine. And this barbershop, just to give you a vibe, it's like this dude that cuts my hair is just a white kid,
Okay.
in his late 20s. But the other people in the shop are like pretty street is the best way I could say. It's like, it feels like what a real barbershop is like. You know what I mean? And they're not all you. They're Mexicans in there, and they just tattoos, and that's, I'm painting a picture of the vibe. They're great people. I just wouldn't hire them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Anyway.
So I show up. He gets done cutting this dude's hair. Kid gets out of there. And I don't know if there's etiquette for this, but I don't just like get up right away. I just chill for a second and let him like do his thing.
Okay.
And then
And then he beckons you over.
he beckons me over. So at this point, he turns around and he hops on his phone. And then he calls the two other barbers next to him. And there was two other ones, but they had people that they were cutting to come over. And they come over and he starts showing them a video. And at first I'm like, bro, I already had to sit here for 15 minutes waiting for you to be done, which is fine. There's some overlap. Now you're just going to sit here and blatantly like show them a video and laugh about it or whatever you're doing while I'm waiting. And then from the audio of the video, I realized that it was a clip of me, and it's my fault because he was asking about it in a previous conversation, and I told him that there was a clip and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, what's it called? And I told him, and apparently he remembered. And so he pulled it up of one of my fights. It was my second fight, and he was showing it to the other barbers.
That gets the juices going.
So for me, my feelings in that moment, I'm dying on the inside.
I know, but he knows you're an elite death hunter.
That's the issue. That's what it feels like. And dude, a barbershop, in my opinion, is like the closest thing to like the lunch table in high school. Because they still talk about like fucking girls, even though they're all married and they're like 40 years old, and they talk about pussy and just like it just is just such locker room conversation.
Uh-huh.
And
So what better place to bring up top 10 ESPN knockouts?
I'm sitting there like, what's happening at first? Because it's my turn to get cut. And then I hear the audio and I'm like, oh my God. Because I don't compete. It's not something I relate to at this time. It's so far in the past. And then all of them are like, And then the conversation opens up to like, damn, that was a mean left hook. And I'm in my head, I'm thinking, oh, I didn't knock him out with the left, but I'm not going to say anything. I'll just let them say whatever. And it's just overall really corny, really cringy. That's the story.
So once they saw the video, they saw you knock him out. Did they turn and all look at you? Did they also?
The classic.
Oh, no.
You know.
No.
Yeah.
So then was the whole conversation with your haircut about that?
For the first like 20 minutes. And it wasn't just me. It was me and the other 2 people that saw it too.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
Nope. It's super. I don't know exactly why it hurts. It just feels like it's not something I like connect to as deeply anymore. If it had just happened, maybe I have more of a sense of pride.
No, I think
I don't know.
it's something else because I experienced something similar when it comes to talking to like acquaintances, small talk situations. When people focus on one aspect that they know about you and put so much emphasis and focus on it, it's uncomfortable. Especially if it's like your passion or something that you do, just the way that they speak about it and not being knowledgeable in how they speak about it because they don't do it, it hurts.
Small talk for all of time for you will be about comedy. When you run into someone you used to know, they'll be like, how's the comedy thing? Because what else are they gonna?
It's the being put in a scenario where you also have to fake laugh and you can't really say much. There's no response to what they're doing. The amount of times that I have gotten like, oh, we're giving him material right now. And what do I say to that?
Do people really do that?
That happens a lot.
They try to give you like ideas for things to do on stage?
No, they'll just say that after a scenario that really wasn't that funny or interesting or whatever. Like that happened at Thanksgiving. I won't say what house because I'm not getting fucking put on blast. Christmas is coming up. I'm getting presents.
Yeah. Wait till after Christmas.
Yeah. But something happened, like an interaction between 2 people that wasn't even noteworthy. I wasn't paying attention. And then one of them goes, oh, we better stop. We're giving them material. Like I'm going to take what happened with them and turn it into a joke to tell a bunch of strangers. Like their lives are that interesting, that fun, that cool that I'm going to go talk about it.
Do you, just quickly playing devil's avocados,
Okay.
do we sound like just pricks?
No.
Because this is like just part of the game, right?
It's not just us that this has happened to.
But it's par for the course. This is what comes with.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it can't hurt. Like you still engage in that moment. You still engage with it, and you're nice, and you're kind. But deep down in your soul, it can burn.
Yeah, I just playing devil's avocados to cover our bums. That's all.
Yeah, and like you did it during Thanksgiving. You went up to my sister's boyfriend, and you commented on his mustache.
Oh yeah.
And we have outwardly discussed how awful it is when somebody comes up and approaches you to talk about your beard.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's constant.
It means
it's like
it's
either the beard or the podcast.
It's the most worthless conversation. Podcast makes more sense. That one still hurts, but it makes more sense. The beard, what the fuck are we talking about?
All my markers are out of ink. I'm just signing so much shit for people.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I get you.
And then you pulled the mustache. Why? Why did you do that?
Do you know me though? You know that in the right setting, like for whatever reason, when we first got there and it was all 6 of us sitting in that corner, you could cut the awkwardness with a fucking knife. Like,
yeah,
it was
that's what
palpable.
happens when you have an autistic sister that doesn't know how to hold a conversation.
Yeah, and she's clearly high and she smells like shit.
Hey! I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's great. Don't you dare talk about my sister like that.
No, I'm kidding.
Just because your sister smells like fucking raspberries and delicious.
Hey.
I want her.
Hey.
Nom, 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 nom.
What are you trying to say? What are you doing?
What? Check the rhyme.
I quit. I fucking quit. Just because your sister's stinky doesn't mean I wouldn't hit. I'm just saying she smelled like shit. And so we're all sitting there. She's clearly high, smells like shit. And everything.
Don't repeat that.
Just like she's wearing a sweater, but somehow the armpit hair is out of her fucking sleeve by her wrist. And
Listen, I'm gonna have a threesome with your sister and your dad if you keep this up.
dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Without me? Ew. Okay.
Yeah, but it was awkward.
It was awkward, and you know me. Sometimes I just want to dive right into that. I want to just sit in all the uncomfortableness because I feel like I'm having fucking fun and torturing myself. So that's why I did it. I was coherent of how the topic I was bringing up. I knew what I was doing.
I hate you.
Yeah,
he's a cool dude. He's very nice. He's very personable.
Smells decent.
It's my sister that fucking is like talking to a wall.
Yeah.
I mean, me and her are cool, but like when it comes to entertaining conversations with other people that she's not fully comfortable with, it's the worst.
Yeah.
We went to a wedding over the summer, and there was one stranger at our table. And if I did not lead the conversation with that guy, nobody would have talked to him, and we all would have sat there in silence eating our food feeling weird.
Yeah, and that's tough for you because you used to not be good at small talk.
I'm still not good at it, and it still hurts.
You're better now.
But me and my sister's boyfriend were jumping. He was helping me out. He's being a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sister's sitting there not saying a fucking peep.
Yeah. Was she high there too?
Probably.
Really?
You little degenerate.
Did she shower?
Mrs. cries when we sing happy birthday. That's how we knew.
She was acoustic?
A little bit of burp burp.
Oh. That's crazy.
That's my sister. Do something about it.
What do you want me to do?
Love her very much. What about it?
You love her?
Yeah.
And you won't help her shower?
Well, I'll help your sister do all sorts of things.
In the shower?
It could be on top of Mount Everest.
But she's clean.
Well, come on. You guys are from Pakistan. I don't know.
Yeah, we're extra clean. Come on.
How can you
My
be
butt
clean?
cheeks don't even
How
touch
can
the
you be
toilet.
clean when you rode on top of a train to get here?
Just over the Pacific. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Pacific or Atlantic to get here.
I don't know. Fuck, dude. Neither of us
We don't know our geography.
I mean, I think you should know better than I do because you had to sneak out of your destructed, bomb-ridden country to get here.
Yeah. Do you think it was any cleaner on those ships? Chains and sweat and oil?
You're right. You didn't have to worry about that because of the carpet you flew on to get here.
Yeah, clean.
You guys just lay out a mat anywhere and just turn towards Mecca.
We're not even religious. I'm not religious, dude.
We're going to get demonetized if we keep this up.
Is that your sleep apnea while you're awake? We have Macklemore coming on soon.
Yeah, we do.
Stay tuned.
Tune in to episode. And it's a great conversation.
You didn't even say it, Claire.
Episode number.
And when he gets on, it'll be a fucking great convo.
Yeah,
We're going to dive into his drug addiction and how his music went to shit.
Yeah, and then he's going to do that one song about the thrift stores and that I'm going to be the fat black nigga that goes, I'm going to pop sometime.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I saw that dude one time. I didn't see him, but he performed at Eastern Washington University.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the only song. It
At
was
the
that,
time.
and then, this is our moment. We're gonna show it. The city. Can you imagine that your top two songs are just the hook of somebody else's song, and you're going and performing with that?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is. But
That's rough.
I will say that it's impressive that those songs were so poppin' that he could pull that off. Yeah, I'm not saying that's what I ever want to do, but I'm just saying those songs were fucking
Quit playing
everywhere.
devil's advocate.
That's what the pod is
to
for.
be
We
nice.
we open
Quit
up.
being
We
nice
think of all
about
angles.
stuff.
We think of all angles.
Put some hate
Geometry.
in your heart. Put some hate in your heart.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of hate,
Yes.
have you ever been in a situation where someone was like low-key racist towards you? I'm being serious. Like, not
Fast or just rewind probably like 5 minutes ago.
What in that?
Oh yeah. Also,
cover my
Cover your
mouth.
mouth and sit farther away from the microphone. I should
I'm a
punch you
fist
in the
away.
back of your
Bitch, you're
fucking
further
head.
away.
Am I?
Yeah, long head.
Watch the tape. Anyway.
Anyways, have you had when someone was like low key racist to your face without intentionally, like they're not blatantly being racist, but they're talking to you in a way that's clearly suggesting something? Aside from me,
Let me think. Has that happened to you?
no. But I was just I remembered a story where I was part of something where I witnessed it happen, and then I had a part to play in it at the end.
Okay.
You can't think of anything? I'll just give you time.
It didn't happen directly to me, but my girlfriend came over to
Current?
yes.
Which one?
Trying to get me hemmed up. I see.
He's a charming man.
You're a slick man.
You
She
got him
doesn't
everywhere.
watch the podcast.
You got him
it doesn't
everywhere.
fucking matter. I can say whatever I want on here. I want to be single so bad. I want to be single so bad.
All right.
She came over to my mom's house, and my mom, for some reason, there's something happened where she just goes, "You speak Spanish, right? What does this mean?" And then my girlfriend was like, "No." And then my mom was embarrassed. She's like, "I can't believe
that chick doesn't speak Spanish.
I know, what a waste, right?
That chick doesn't speak.
That fucking chick doesn't speak
Whatever happened to that bitch?
Espanol."
Sorry,
Hey,
you're right.
you've been pushing it a lot
I've been pushing the boundaries.
with my loved ones.
Yeah,
If you had more loved ones to mess with besides
I got lucky, bro. It's the roll of the dice. I don't have ammo. You can
lucky, that's
There's
the
nothing
word.
you can
That's
shoot
the
at.
word.
The situation that I'm reminded of was this one time. This is back when I lived in Sacramento. I had an appointment for physical therapy that I showed up to a little bit early. I was probably like 15 minutes early, so I just time to kill. I fucking hate waiting. And you go in, you go up to the floor your shit's on, and then there's like receptionists behind the desk, and you get in line. It matters.
Okay.
And so there's a couple lines, and I get in line. There's two people ahead of me, and there's either like a Jordanian or Ethiopian. I'm not sure what race, but was at the receptionist desk.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell there was a huge language barrier. And the lady behind the desk was being, I can't even say it's like subliminally or low key, like pretty overtly racist and mean.
How?
The lady, I don't know if she needed help, instruction, direction. I couldn't make it out because fucking learn English. But
Okay.
so joking. So
All right.
obviously,
Pussy.
so she was fucking trying to figure something out, and I was still a few people away, so I couldn't tell what she was gesturing to. But she had her phone out, and I think she was using Google Translate. And the lady behind the desk, I was hearing multiple phrases or things that she was saying that were. One example was over here we speak English. I heard her say that to this lady's face.
Oh
I
my
only
God.
speak English. I only speak English. Like not even trying to look at the phone or put in real
she's just
effort.
like, I can't engage with you because
Yeah. And like you could tell that she had a racist bone in her body.
Oh yeah.
And she was super rude, didn't help her out, didn't get any help. I don't know what she could have done, but you could tell she was racist and rude. And then she like moved the lady away to stand at the side and then didn't call anyone or do anything to come help her. And so the lady's just standing there stressed as fuck. And so keep in mind, I got there early. And this is 100% a true story. So there's two people in front of me. They go up, they get their shit sorted, they go their ways. And then it's my turn to go up. And I walk up, just like my posture is like super fucking taut. That's the word
Okay.
I'll use. I walk up and the lady's like, "Hey, what's your name and your Kaiser number?" And I'm not fucking with you. I think I probably called you and talked about this, but I don't know if you remember. I went, "Ugh." I looked her dead in the face and I went, hold on. I went, "Ugh."
Why?
Just fucking with her. And then she was like, "Sir, I need your Kaiser number or your name." And I think I think there was one other part where I went "Bleh," and just like looked her dead in the face, coherent. And then she asked if I had my ID on me, so she could just look at my ID and pull my name up that way. And I went nook nook, and I'm still looking at her, going "Bleh, nook nook." And then I keep
Okay.
this up for a while, and I just make guttural noises. I don't remember the other fucking noises I made, but I'm just looking at her and I'm talking gibberish, like straight up not making any sense. Any sense. That's not a language. That's just noises. That's
Okay.
throat.
Okay.
And so eventually I feel the pressure of the people behind me and that this situation is not working out, and I do have an appointment coming up.
So why are you?
So hold on. I step out of line. Wait for it. I step out of line because she couldn't help me anyways. And just like I thought, she didn't call for any help or attempt to, to be fair, I straight up seemed on another planet. Acoustic.
Why didn't you just speak the other language that you?
That's
can
a good
speak?
question. Because to me, that language makes sense, and I didn't want to make sense. And so I know she
But-
wouldn't get it. But in the moment, I thought it'd be funnier to me to not.
Also, for the audience, what language do you speak?
I speak Farsi.
So, this was a white
That's
lady you were
hilarious.
talking to, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Pure white.
So you saw her,
Yeah.
and you went, "If I speak Farsi, it's too straightforward. She'll understand what I'm saying. So maybe I should just make random noises."
Bro, to be
You're
honest,
fucking stupid.
why didn't I just speak Farsi?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Wait,
just
speak some Farsi to me right now, nigga. What?
Yeah. I could have
That's
just done that.
RPG language to me.
I should have changed the story.
Boom.
RPG language. Should have lied and just said I spoke Farsi because now I seem stupid.
Yeah.
Anyways, I made noises and I stood 10 toes down. Like, stood in it for as long as I could until I felt the pressure, and then I got out of line. And I told you there was multiple receptionists.
Uh-huh.
So I got in the other line for the other receptionist.
And they just spoke like.
There's
No
few
way.
people in front of me. And there was few people in front of me, but there was like 3. And before long, I was up again. And I didn't look over at this receptionist who was sitting this far away. But peripherally, I could tell she was looking at me because she was probably about to get involved. And I spoke as clearly as I've ever spoken in English. Without looking over, I gave my Kaiser number and my, all my information. I was ushered to where I go, and I just peripherally saw this lady looking at me like this. and then I walked off to my waiting area, and I could hear her turn and start like saying something to the other.
She just turned to the other lady. She go, "No, no."
Dude, she knew my guttural language. Like, oh. But she I think I heard her go like, "I swear he was just like," she was just recapping what happened to her with me, and that felt really satisfying. Cause fuck her for being such a asshole to. It's work actually.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll let her ring. Call him back later.
You're a fucking prisoner to the system, brother. Break
No,
free.
I have a vendor out to a
Break
property.
free. I gotta restart the thing.
Cool. I'll answer that.
End it up.
I'll just start with the top one. I saw a video on TikTok of a dude who had stolen a Jaguar. This is South Central LA.
Is this a car or an animal?
That's a great question. Now, if we were talking about you, it'd be an animal. But since we're talking about a vehicle, it's a car.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that.
Fuck you.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I don't know what. I'm frustrated. So yeah, there's this dude, South Central LA. He stole a luxury car,
Okay.
and he's fucking speeding through residential areas at 125 miles an hour at some points. And the police were on him, and they were chasing him because they deemed him a legitimate hazard. And like, what, obviously. At some point, as they're following him, they notice that he throws something out the window.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know if it was confirmed yet, but obviously like bags of drugs and stuff. And then this goes on for a while, and eventually he gets a good lead on the officers chasing him. He gets under a bridge. This is on the freeway now, and gets under a large bridge. And so the camera from the helicopter loses him under the bridge.
Yep.
And then he emerges from the other side. And now the cops are catching up because he's going a whole lot slower. And he just like bumps into the car in front of him as he like as they pull out from under the bridge. There's a street light eventually, like off an exit, continue onto the freeway this way. Fuck it. Anyways, he bumps into this van in front of him, and the van just drives off, and he keeps going, gets across the street and hits a street light. Cops pull up, they all get around him, and they open the door. Nobody's in there.
So he got out under the bridge, and
I think he put something on the gas pedal that wasn't too heavy, I guess. And then he made sure to get under the bridge in time. So this guy's gone scot-free because he stole the car.
Some Grand Theft Auto shit.
Yeah, stole the car, and then once he went under the bridge, he disappeared, and then the car just rolled out with nobody in it.
Wow.
I thought
and they haven't found him still?
No.
Holy shit.
Oh, he fully got away with just stealing a luxury car.
I wonder how he escaped. That's crazy.
If I were to guess, I think he hopped out the car and then he just ran through the homeless camps and just fucking went for it, I guess. I would hide in a homeless guy's tent, toss him like a 5 or some of the drugs he was hiding.
The same guy that stole the canopy from Tracy.
No, that guy was stupid. He didn't disappear anywhere. He just set up shop right across the street. But
that's what you call a real nigga.
But you played GTA, so I thought you would appreciate that.
I do.
It just happened.
I would do the same thing. But in a fucking video game. I'd go 125 down the fucking highway, and I'd veer off. I'd make sure that I drive on the sidewalk, take as many pedestrians out as possible. Once you get 5 stars, then you hide under a bridge. There's a little tunnel. You disappear. Bada bing, bada boom. Go fix your car. Do it again.
How many stars do you think he had?
Probably 3 if he got away.
3, yeah.
That's reasonable.
That's fair.
That's reasonable.
But that's a story, bro. Like, imagine if he somehow gets his life together and he has grandkids and he tells his grandkids that story. They would never believe it.
I wonder if he got away with money or something. That would make it worth it. That's like the story where that dude hijacked a plane, and then held everybody for hostage. In exchange, he wanted money and a parachute, and then the plane took back off. He jumped out. They never found him again.
That was somewhere in Oregon.
Pretty sure it was
he
Washington.
landed, right? Yeah. Oh, Washington.
I think. I don't remember, though.
It
could be off, and I'm not going to research it because I don't really give a fuck that much.
Fuck yeah. I'll do one more. So, Spotify Rap.
Yes.
We all get hell yeah. We all get our most listened to artists and our most listened to songs.
Yes.
And there's a little bit of an uproar on the internet right now.
Okay.
Especially from like Taylor Swift fans and stuff.
Why?
Just because they wanted to see their queen at number 1. But there's people complaining online literally about that because their top artist was Lil Durk. And they've never listened to him or a single song by him in their entire lives.
Oh.
This happened to a friend of ours who you're no longer friends with. But this happened to someone we know.
Why'd you include that part?
Because people hate this fucking guy.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So then their accounts are being used to farm streams for those artists.
Yes.
So then it boosts their numbers. I mean, we already knew that this was a thing, but it's interesting to see how it plays out. And it shows up on your account.
Yeah. So now with the rap thing, we know like people are really straight up cheating the fucking system.
Well, yeah, it's been that way for a while.
I didn't know that. I had never heard of that.
And even with, like, for instance, Travis Scott, in his most recent album, he'd sell merch and he'd bundle a CD with it. So that counts as an album sale. Like, it's a complimentary thing that they're just pushing.
Fluffs up his numbers.
They're putting that shit in the package with your shirt. Yeah, and it fluffs up the numbers to make it look like his sales are a lot higher than they are.
Obviously, I don't like that, but that's a great cheat code. To just have someone hack Spotify, people's accounts, and just boost your...
I don't know if it's hacking.
Well, that's what the article said it was hacking.
There's like stream farms. Do you not think Spotify would be in on this also? It's like,
well, no. My question is, how could it be a stream? Like, how could your number 1 artist be someone you never listen to?
I'm not a fucking expert.
You have to listen to it,
but
right?
I'm assuming it could be like payola with the radio, where you pay the DJ money to play a certain song. You pay Spotify, give them some dollars, and then they start having ghost streams on your fucking song. I could be wrong. I have no idea how it works. But there's also stream farms where they
you're
just
wrong.
have people play your shit over and over and over again.
The response from Spotify was that they're thinking about restructuring like the whole commission incentive structure of how artists are paid, and they might choose like a pay wall, like a limit for how much people can get.
They don't pay that much in general.
And to begin with,
No.
I don't know, but they're trying to do something to circumnavigate this.
I doubt it. I think that's just a cover up. I'm sure they're not going
Bro,
to.
but there's like legit videos of people just genuinely upset that their true number one listened to artist isn't.
Well, you're a loser.
Yeah.
If you're genuine, who cares?
Dude, the Taylor Swift fan base is so strong.
It's actually sickening.
It's crazy. They
I
infect
saw-
everything.
I saw a video of this lady that was tracking hers and Travis Kelce's flight logs to see where they were to show, and she had a chart, and it was color coordinated to show in blue, this is when they might have been together.
That's fucking insane.
This was like a 35-year-old woman.
Here's a hot take.
White women are the devil.
Here's a hot take.
They're the worst. What?
The Taylor Swift fan base is the female version of the Andrew Tate fan base.
How so?
Cause
Yeah,
that doesn't work. All
Not
right.
a good take, and you had no sauce to back
they're
it up.
just the equivalent of like, it's different because I would argue that the Andrew Tate fan base is way more toxic and fucking weird. But the Taylor Swift fan base are so unbelievably white knight supportive, feminist women's like over the top. So it just reminds me
the
of
worst fan base in the world. I feel bad for her.
Why?
You want a fan base of people that are obsessed with you to a weird extent. It's not just appreciating your music. It's fucking showing up to your hotel to watch you walk from the hotel to the car. Tracking your fucking flight logs to see when you might be with your boyfriend. That's the fan base.
You know what's
It's not all of them, but that's the dedicated fan, the Swiftie. That's fucking crazy.
You know what's crazy is
White bitches with no booty go to hell.
Yeah, because of social media and stuff now, and just like how the way everything is streaming, there's not really stars anymore in the way that there used to be. Like Taylor Swift is rare, Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, like those are I don't think there's gonna be another Brad Pitt or another Leonardo DiCaprio.
When you mean stars, you mean there's no allure, there's no elusiveness to their character because social media allows you to have a connection with whoever you're.
Yes, and it's like back in the day, there'd be like a manager who would like do press conferences on their behalf, and then they'd show up on like a talk show for 10 minutes, and everyone would be like, oh, like there's so much mystery and allure.
I don't think
and they'd be built up to these box office stars where they could single-handedly star in a movie and you knew it was going to be crazy. I feel like that's diminishing every day.
I mean, yeah, you're right. There's still some, but it's just less.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, a Playboy Cardi would be one of those. Not to that extent of a Leonardo DiCaprio, obviously, but in the sense that he's not really that prevalent on social media. Everything he fucking says is cryptic. There's always people, when is he going to drop his album?
Oh, could we do Kendrick for that too?
Yeah, like
We
that
could do
type of
Kendrick for
person
that, yeah.
where they pop out every once in a while, but other than that, you don't hear or see from them that much.
It's rare now.
Mhm.
And everyone out now, if they have a platform, they have some sort of stance on everything going on, if it's political or otherwise. Like, they express their stance. Everyone, I don't know, it's super accessible.
Yeah. You know what
I don't know
my
if it's-
stance is on the policies of the politics? That's our fucking show. Go fuck yourself. Like, comment, subscribe.
No, don't.
Double
Don't
down.
don't subscribe.
Triple down.
Don't like.
Quadruple
don't
down.
Fuck the show.
Hit the like button.
Fuck you guys. You're
Leave
not
a
here.
comment. Say
No.
we're good guys.
Don't comment.
Say Cameron is part of Hamas. Have a good night.
That's fucking crazy.